Oh, good morning, adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna go fix this and get back to you. Okay, we're awake and we're packed up and we are about to head on out for another exciting adventurers. So today we're going from Albuquerque to Texas, and this is a vlog style video that I'm sharing with you guys what really happens when we're on the road. It's not just all the fun stops along the way. This is life on the road, and sometimes that's a little intense, sometimes that's really not as eventful, but this is real. So let's go. It's time to check out. Jackson, what do you think about the hotel? What'd you think? Anika and Jackson got a little head start on me this morning, and that could be because I haven't had coffee at all on this trip. I'm trying really hard not to drink coffee on this trip. It's hard, guys. It's really hard. Starting the morning off like we do every day, cleaning out the car. Yep. Now Anika's gonna pump some gas and then we're gonna head on out. Now today is supposed to be raining in Texas, so crossing our fingers on that. But all in all, this should be a good 9-hour drive to our next destination. So let's hope that we don't encounter any of the craziness we did yesterday. Now, if you didn't see yesterday's video, I do encourage you to go check it out. We drove from Vegas to Albuquerque and encountered lots of wind, some crazy semis, fire, that was fun, and made a couple small stops, but nothing too crazy. And then we did stay at a hotel here in Albuquerque that I also did a review of. So go check that out. And for now, Anika's about to get some gas, and I have lost my seat to Jackson. Jackson is freaking out because Anika is not in the vehicle with him. Oh my goodness, he does not like this at all. Look how cute he is though. Look at that. Now when we're traveling, gas is about $2.79 right now in Albuquerque, so I know a lot of people ask me that, and yesterday we actually encountered something where we pulled into a town and it was $3.99, and then we checked the app that I use, Gas Buddy, and found gas for considerably less, by like $1, by just going a couple miles down the road. So there's that question that some of you have asked me. I don't know. Okay, next on our adventure, Anika's taking us to get some doggy CBD because Jackson needs it a little bit.
So I met this couple at CPK, which is one of my favorite places in Las Vegas. Onto Jefferson Street Northeast. And they were visiting from Albuquerque, which is where we are now, which so happened to be the first stop. And she was like, stop by my shop. I have a CBD pet store. So she makes the treats herself. And then her boyfriend supplies the CBD for most of New Mexico.
That's pretty cool. So Jackson is going to get a little special treat, and that's going to help him with
calm
the
down
road.
And not want to be on my lap.
So the first part of the trip, Jackson did really well, but we are driving cross country, and so it's going to be a little bit more, and he's not used to it. So a lot of people who travel cross country in RVs and things like that, their pets are used to it, but he has not been a travel dog like that before.
He's
so
6 months old,
yeah.
So he's still a puppy.
So just to kind of ease his mind a little bit, we're going to go get some CBD. So here we go. Jackson, are you excited? Are you excited?
So last week when I went to California,
I think he's excited. Okay guys, so we have arrived and we're about to go inside and find out what kind of products that they have for dogs. And I think this is great because a lot of people who come to my channel, they see me traveling solo and they don't often get to see me traveling with other people, and let alone a dog. So this is a great way for us to see what it's like to have those extra factors. And Jackson is hype right now. How are you?
Okay.
Like that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah. That's how it should be when you
yeah,
You need.
Sit down.
Sit, Jackson. Sit.
Sit. Sit. Sit. Good boy.
Thank you.
Oh, goodness, you're gonna have a fun ride. So it's just pumpkin, peanut butter, oats, and CBD.
Okay.
So it doesn't have anything bad, so it's him. And then here's the square ones like I gave him. They're 10 milligrams in each.
So he only needs one, really?
Yeah, just one.
So guys, this is where we are today. And again, this is in Albuquerque, and Jackson got the hookup today, and Anika's gonna show us what he got.
The square ones, then we have some shaped like dog bones.
Look at that, guys, these are so cute.
And your dogs only need one treat, don't overdo it. And then we also have some can of water for pets.
Awesome.
So it just has a little CBD mixed in it, and you just let them drink that.
Sweet. And then they have the cutest little bags too. Look at this. So Jackson has his own little bag in the bag vehicle right now, full of all sorts of fun things to pack. So that's cool. And he is having a blast. Look at this.
Oh my goodness,
He's so excited.
he's so excited.
Okay, additionally guys, on the back of the card here, it shows you that there are benefits to use of CBD, not only in pets, but also in humans, and I completely concur with this. Now, if you've watched my channel before or you've checked out my Instagram, you know that I have, in fact, been a big supporter of CBD because it does help with many of the things that I have problems with. For example, I messed up my back a few years ago, and using CBD really helped me heal and get better over time, and it took away a lot of the problems that I was having. I also have some muscle patches that I use and some rubs whenever I'm hiking and doing things like that that help me to not wake up the next day feeling like death. So I definitely encourage you guys to check out the benefits, but also to check into shops like this one. This shop has been awesome and is providing an amazing service for somebody like Jackson who has a lot of road anxiety, something I don't think about because I typically don't travel with dogs. Now again guys, this is why it's so important to learn new things, travel different ways. I normally travel by myself, and in doing so I don't know that much about traveling with dogs, but this has been an eye-opening experience. So I've had a really good time doing this and taking you guys along with me to see kind of some different things that are related to that. Like for example, losing your seat to the dog every time. Hi Jackson. Hi. And we're back on the road. And there's these really weird things in Albuquerque. We're about to pass one. It's a bird, it's a bird, it's a bird. You probably couldn't see it, but there's these things along the side of the road that are absolutely the craziest things ever. They're these art pieces, but a while ago I saw this huge one and it was like a bird, but it was massive and I couldn't figure out what it was for like the longest time. So Albuquerque has some really cool stuff, and I will be back to show you more of it on a future adventure, but for now we have to go from Albuquerque to Texas. 9 hours of driving. Okay, do you see that guys? Do you see that? That's kind of over the vehicle there.
Are they bats?
I don't know. That's one of them though. It's like a bicycle with cats and umbrellas.
I think it's
wings. I don't know. That's the kind of things that we're seeing though. See why it's
maybe
weird?
Like a coyote.
Maybe.
Or a pig.
It could be a lot of
It's like
things.
a pig nose.
So the real question at home is, what do you think it is? Because you heard Anika's guesses and they were all over the place, and mine were too. We don't know what it is. So let me know. One last look there. That's what it looks like. What do you think this is? Because it's bizarre. On this road trip, we've been playing this little game, and we're actually looking to find as many license plates as we can. So we've been keeping our little eagle eyes going. It keeps us doing something kind of fun.
Idaho.
Oh, Anika just found another one. So she said Idaho. So let's click on here and Idaho, and then you double click, and then we have to figure out what this is. BKDTATR. Okay, so I think it says tater at the end, but what's the first part? Okay, so we're gonna go with baked tater. And so we hold it and we type it in right here. But the cool thing about that app is it actually tells you the state flower, the state bird, how far it is from your home base, which you set whenever you set up the app, and then also the phrase that the state uses. So it's kind of cool, and it's something that keeps you going on the road. I definitely like this, and it was a absolutely free app. So yeah, try that, guys. That's our little tip to you guys today. Jackson seems to be responding well to his little anxiety-free moment. Yay! Guys, I think we're about to hit some bad weather. It is looking kind of rank out there. The sky keeps getting darker and darker. We haven't quite made it to Texas yet, but I'm gonna look at the weather app real quick. Okay, so we're gonna be driving through Wichita Falls, Texas, and it is raining there. So we're still a couple hours away, but if you look, it's predicted to stay this way for like the rest of the day. So yeah, we're definitely gonna be riding through some rain. Now, Anika's been driving this whole morning, but once we get to Texas, I'm going to take over. So I'll be driving in the rain. Super fun. Yeah. I don't mind too much, but Anika's getting a little bit of joy out of this for sure. So yeah, we'll be driving in the rain. No big deal. We can do this. The straight shot that goes from where we cross over in Texas all the way to where we're going to turn off to go to our destination for the night isn't that bad. I drive this pretty frequently when I leave Texas, so a little rain didn't hurt nobody, maybe, right? So today has been not that bad with the people on the road until we got to Texas. And it's starting again. Yesterday and today have been the day of the swerving trucks, and we were so good. We're about 30 miles outside of Amarillo, and all of a sudden into our lane they go. We're so far doing okay on the weather. It looks pretty nasty, but it's only sprinkled a little, and unlike yesterday, no fires. So I chalk that up to a win so far. A little tiny bit outside of Amarillo, they have some construction. Leave it to Texas to have us down to one lane for the first time on 40 since we got on it. Right here in Texas. Yeah. And Jackson is not liking it because we keep having to go over the little road bumps. So he went from like nappy time to, what is this? What is this? What is it, Jackson? What is it?
It's okay.
It's okay, buddy. Seriously, from New Mexico to Texas, the temperature has dropped. Like dropped. We're about 4 hours from our destination, and when we got out, had to get a sweater, super cold. Like I said, the rain has happened here, and it looks like it's gonna rain some more. So as we drive further, we're gonna hit more rain. Jackson's looking for another treat. Silly boy. We're about to get some gas, get some food, and get back on the road. We're gonna switch out drivers. Jackson got a snack. Yeah, he's liking that snack. We stopped off at PetSmart, and Anika hooked him up. But in the meantime, it is raining in Texas, and Anika's pants legs got soaked. So, wardrobe change. Jackson, there's no more treats, buddy. There's no more treats. So it's time for us to eat, and Jackson is not wanting us to eat without him. He's taking over the drive-thru. And Anika can barely drive. Jackson, buddy, they're not gonna give you the food. They're not.
You should see his face.
It's just not gonna happen for you, babe. So we got the food. We're eating some Dairy Queen. This is a great way for us to, you know, get some food. I'm hungry. Here we go. So chicken strips, happiness, some gravy. It's going down. Starving. Now, typically along my adventures, you guys see me do all sorts of little food reviews and stuff, and I'm not going to do that with Dairy Queen because it's just Dairy Queen, but just know that Dairy Queen is my go-to valid stop when I want something familiar, because we have one of these in my hometown, and I've been eating there for a long time. I used to eat at the Dairy Queen with my grandma, and we would get little fun stuff together, and it just has fond memories. So, Dairy Queen with a friend, new memories. Hello adventurers, it's day 3 of our adventure and we've already made it to Tennessee. Now I was gonna film the whole thing, but today it was pouring down rain, so that was not gonna happen. It's been a little crazy today. Let's see, it rained, we were on some really sketchy roads, and then there was this spider in the car. Like a little one that we don't know what kind it is, so it's a little menacing to say the least, but right now, getting some gas. Gonna get some food, and we have about 5 more hours to go, so you're going with us. Let's go. Okay, so we're getting in, and there's Anika and Jackson. Yeah, so I was telling them about the spider.
Oh yeah, we don't know where it went.
No. So that's gonna be the mission of the day. I've been driving this morning. It's Anika's turn to drive, so I'm gonna be on spider patrol. We're gonna hope that we find it and can eradicate it,
so we don't die on the road.
Ah! Hey Jackson. Hey Jackson, what are you looking at? What are you looking at, buddy? What are you looking at? The gas station is clearly a lot of information for Jackson right now. There he is. Hi, buddy. He's so excited. Now, something that this trip has taught me so far is that it is very different to travel with a dog. I've never been able to travel with my dog, so traveling with Jackson here has had some unique challenges. For example, he's in the car for a very, very long time, and we have to stop in between for his little potty breaks. He gets anxious like this when we're stopped, and so the CBD actually that we picked up when we were in New Mexico, so like the CBD that we picked up for him whenever we were in Albuquerque really has actually been super helpful. In addition, he needs to stop to get his food and water. So we've had to take little breaks. And when we're driving straight through like we are, which is not really my traditional way of travel, that's actually been good for the humans here too. We've been able to stretch and get some food and fuel up, and it's been overall not too bad. Now, all trips are a little bit different, so this one is definitely much different than my traditional travels, but I've had a blast, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed some of the views. Okay guys, so this spot right down here, this little black part, is where the spider has been trying to camouflage himself. But he's a little brown spider, so you can easily see him when he pops his little head out. But he was taunting Anika. He was just like moving from here to like over here. But
in the corner, so I couldn't like squish him.
Yeah, so he's like right in the bend. So there's no room. There's none. And this might not be a big deal, but not being able to find him is just as concerning as seeing him in the first place, because he's loose.
And I have my whole life in this damn car, and I don't want no spiders crawling in any bags or anything else in here.
Yeah. And I killed a spider who was probably his brother or cousin or uncle or something yesterday because it was a little bug. But now that I've seen the spider, I know that they were related. So this is very concerning. Jackson trying to help Anika get our food. Jackson, are you trying to get our Happy Meals? I think he is. He wants our Happy Meals.
He wants to be acknowledged by the person at the window.
Yep, and they didn't even say hi this time. Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
Thank you.
Now, you might have seen my channel previous, and I've been to Memphis before. I've done a few things here, including going to the Big Bass Pro, checking out the walking bridge. I will link those videos so you can check them out. Today, we are just driving through, and again, we have about 5 hours. We're actually on our way to Chattanooga. And Jackson wants my food, but he can't have it. No, no, no. But I'm gonna get back to eating. This is really yummy, and it's a Happy Meal, so it's making me extra happy. And I mean, who wouldn't be happy? Because I have what I think is a Luke Skywalker toy, I think. But the box is pretty cool. It has a target practice So yeah, something fun that I could do if I got super bored in the car.
Keep left.
Along with our license plate game. Speaking of which, while I've been driving, Anika has been keeping up with our license plates, and I think we found like 10 different ones, so I have to put them into the app. We are trying to get all 50 before we get to Florida.
I don't think we're gonna get Alaska or Hawaii.
Those are hard, unless we're near like a military base or something like that.
Or Vegas.
Yeah, or Vegas, because apparently everyone comes from everywhere to go there. So we'll keep you posted. So until then, we're gonna eat our food, and then we're gonna add some more license plates. Okay guys, this is what we've been doing. We're looking, we're trying to figure out where this one's from. Where is this license plate from? We are too blind. I think that's what all these hours on the road has done. It's made us very blind. Very blind. But we're trying so hard. And we're getting close on our game, but
it still might be Tennessee.
Very blind. It was Tennessee. It was just in cursive. You shouldn't put cursive on a license plate. That makes it so hard.
Green scribble behind it.
Yes! We have learned on this trip that a lot of the license plates are extremely hard to actually read. This guy just scared us to death. Like that, he just right in. Like,
aggressively.
Like right in. Okay guys, new stuff that's going on the road. So this Kia, yeah, that guy who just zipped in right there, he's been zipping in and out. And now this big truck that just got in this lane, he kind of just cut him off. I think he kind of knows what's going on. So, to be continued. And normally I don't do commentary on what is going on the highway because normally I'm just driving and taking you guys on a destination, but wow! I decided on this one that I would vlog out all the craziness, and traffic has been interesting on this trip, to say the least. Just a matter of like maybe 1.5 minutes, and he is already this little black speck way up there. And so the saga continues. Dun dun dun! Jackson, what you thinking? What you thinking? You've napped for at least half the day? Yeah?
So I'm ready to get out the car.
Poor guy. This is a long trip, isn't it? Yeah, it's okay. Okay, adventurers, we're back on the road. We're on our way to Florida finally. We went to Chattanooga and took a day off because it was a lot. We drove like 9 hours and then 9 hours and then 12 hours.
We were like on the road for 36 hours in 3 days. So
yes.
We took a day break and it was a well-needed rest.
Most of the day we slept. It was a lot. So now we're on our way. We're gonna be going to get our hotel, and then tomorrow Anika gets to move in. Yee! So that's the whole reason that we took this trip, was so that she could move. And as you can see, Jackson is in tow, but he looks a little different now. We actually picked up some more furniture, and yeah, so it's really packed in here. But here we go. This all came from the road. That was nastiness that got flicked onto us.
In 1 mile, take a slight right turn.
I took a nap, I woke up, we stopped, and then now we're going again, but kind of. We're outside of Atlanta, and how long have we been here, Nika?
Too long.
So our map went from showing we were going to arrive at 7 to showing we're going to arrive at 9 because of what's in front of us. and it's nasty. Let me show you. So you see this doesn't look so bad, but whenever you look at this, you'll notice the red line just keeps going. So as you can see, we have a few miles ahead of us that are going to be long miles. It looks like 3 major accidents, a whole bunch of police, a couple of stalled cars on the side, and standstill traffic. So good times.
We're doing 14 now.
Ooh, 14. Welcome to the Atlanta area. This is why I don't come to Atlanta very often, guys. Finally, we are moving again. And we didn't see any of the accidents, but Waze does say that there's still one up here, followed by some traffic in about 16 miles as a result of construction. So, crossing our fingers that that's not the case on a Sunday. I hope. Okay, we're in Valdosta, Georgia. It looks like it's gonna rain. Good times. Anika is tired of driving. She's been driving for a while, so we're about to switch out. We're gonna get some food. And Jackson's looking all cute up there. Yeah. Well, maybe we're gonna get gas. What is this? Ow. Okay guys, we're trying out this place called Cookout. I'm not sure what to expect, but it smells good and the prices are cheap. I just want you guys to know that this sandwich is delicious. I didn't know what to expect. This is the Cajun chicken, and it has like a Cajun seasoning and then Texas Pete's hot sauce, and wow, this is actually really good. Okay, so a little something interesting. I told you guys I'd keep you updated on what's going on. We are in southern Georgia right now, and all of the restaurants do not have dine-in that we went to. So we stopped at that one and went through the drive-thru, no big deal. But also, a lot of the bathrooms at public places are not open. So we just had to drive an extra like 5 miles, 10 miles, something like that, just to find a truck stop because truck stop bathrooms are open. Now, with that being said, you'd think that everybody would be wearing masks and stuff like that. No. Most people aren't wearing masks. That's why I'm kind of surprised that things are closed. I don't know. It's a little weird, but yeah, we found a truck stop and it's time to go to the restroom because this road is long, guys. This is such a long road trip. But yeah, that was just my little update. Made it to the hotel. I look tired, but we're in Florida. Yay! Okay, adventurers, we finally made it, and we have made it to Anika's new apartment, which is super awesome. She is actually in the process of taking care of some business, so I wanted to check in with you guys and just let you know that I'm probably gonna wrap the video up right here. I know this has been a little bit of a different video where we stopped up at hotels and we did solid driving for hours. But that's reality sometimes. You can make a road trip with friends out of any situation, including a move. Jackson is waiting on his mommy and he is not having it. It's been really fun because I've learned how to travel with the pet a little bit more effectively, and also we've had a good time just kind of seeing the terrain change. It's been amazing seeing everything go from kind of brown to green, and now we're in this like tropical weather that's all sticky, but it has been awesome and I wouldn't exchange this trip for anything. Sometimes just getting out there and having a good time with your friends as you drive thousands of miles cross country is just what you need. And I hope that if you guys have any situation that's like this, that you also will turn it into a trip that is to remember. We've had a great time and we brought you along for some of the memories. Not always the good ones, but always interesting. Yeah. But with that said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. We may do some more Florida adventures, I'm not yet sure, but that will be on a different video for a different day. Now, if you've enjoyed today's video or the entire road trip, please make sure that you do hit a like, subscribe, and then check out my other content. I'll be back in the van and on the road very soon. either after this video or after like one more video. We'll see.